everybody, it's Ash from Artistic Ash here doing a voiceover for the very first time. So while I set the makeup base on my face, let me just share with you what inspired me to create this look. Earlier this month, I've decided to participate in a makeup competition. At first, I was hesitant, so I procrastinated for a few days. But as the deadline for the video submission came closer, I realized that I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Deep down, I knew I should just give it a shot. So I did. Here's how the competition works. First, you gotta submit an entry video of yourself doing a makeup tutorial of the best look you can think of, and the organizer will select the top 30 entries. From there, another challenge will be given. This time, the viewers will get to vote for the top 15, then top 6, and finally, the champion. Now, some of you might already know that I didn't progress in the competition. Of course, I was disappointed and sad and confused. So here I am telling you my story on how I felt using colors when I was preparing for the competition. First up, orange representing anticipation. Upon deciding to take up the challenge, I was so looking forward to creating a new look. I told myself I'm going to bring out my airbrush machine and I'm going to produce a video that's different. Instead of just using face paint and the usual makeup palettes, I was eager to post up something new and fresh. So I came up with a concept where half my face was just an everyday makeup look, while the other half was a superhero look. I was excited to use the airbrush machine because at that time, I was pretty certain that no one else used it in their videos. So after planning and recording, I finally posted the first video up, a day before the deadline. At that point of time, I felt confident, until the next day that is. Which brings me to my next color, green representing fear. When I woke up the next morning, I was anxious to find out how the other participants did. I began searching for their entries and I noticed that some of the videos were pretty darn good. They used wigs and all kinds of special effects makeup. Of course, I started comparing my work with theirs. And instantly, I regretted not doing my research before submitting my first video. In that moment, so many questions popped up in my head. What if the judges don't like the whole half-face thing? Or what if they only wanted wigs? So many what ifs, but the one question that scared me the most was, what if I don't get into the top 30? All of a sudden, the organizers publicly announced that the deadline has been extended for another 3 days and that we were allowed to post up more than one video. I was worried because there will be even more entry videos for the judges to choose from. But at the same time, I felt happy. Happy because I was given another chance to create something better. I told myself that this time, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone to challenge no one else but me. I felt that this was a second chance given to redeem myself. And now that I know what the competition is really like, I'm gonna bring it. So after another sleepless night due to planning and practicing a few looks, my dear friends and I finally voted and decided on the final look to film the next day. I created a cyborg look and even included a storyline in the beginning of the video. This meant more work. More work as in more time, sweat, energy, brain, blood into this second video, okay? After filming, I was really happy with the final look, so I happily began editing the video. So yeah, that night, I only had 1 hour to sleep before waking up to go to church the next morning. Anyways, I managed to edit and submit the video on time. I was so happy, you have no idea. But at the same time, so relieved and sleepy. To be completely honest, I felt that with that second video, I've secured a place for myself in the top 30. Then after 3 long days of waiting for the announcement, I turned blue. This was when I found out that I wasn't in the top 30. I didn't want to believe it at first, but reality kicked in when my friends started asking me about the results. I was broken. Some people may think that I'm over-exaggerating on this emotion, but no, this was what I felt. Broken because I felt that my hard work was all for nothing. Broken because I've let everybody down. Many friends were sharing my videos out when they didn't have to. I felt so sad to the point where I was embarrassed and even regretted that I posted those videos out to public. I poured out everything for the videos, sleepless nights just planning and worrying only to know that I've been cut. Now many of you may think that this is just a small matter. Aya Ash, just a small competition, get over it, move on. Some people told me that. Or, it's okay Ash, this is only one competition. There are many other opportunities for you to try again next time. As much as all of those statements are true, at that time I couldn't accept it. Because to me, if I don't advance in this competition, that means that I'm not a good makeup artist. And that broke me. In life, very often after turning blue, it leads us to turning red, the color of anger. But surprisingly, I wasn't mad at anyone. If anything, I was mainly just sad. For me, red isn't representing anger, but love. Red because I began to realize that I was so loved by my family and friends who supported me throughout the journey, from orange all the way to blue. As time passed, I was slowly becoming myself again. If you don't know me, gold is my favorite color, and I love anything shiny and glittery. The reason why I'm putting this gold glitter all over my face is because these tiny flecks of sparkles are like my loved ones. They are always cheering me on and encouraging me to be better, thus putting a smile on my face. I also knew that it was time to wipe away my tears and look at the brighter side of this entire experience. For example, it has pushed me to create and upload more of these fun and creative videos on my YouTube channel. Also, I believe that the different colors had a purpose in shaping me towards a better future. I love my family and friends. Thank you for believing in me. This is what I love most about makeup, being able to express myself through colors. Thanks for watching! Excuse me! Okay, true. Okay, let's stop it. Oh my god!
What do you call a Frenchman who wears sandals?
French waist!
Nope. Philippe Flop.